So we are going to make Thor's hammer in the last recommended version in Unity in the VR perspective. So first we integrate VR with the last version of Unity, which is a bit different than the previous one. Then we make the hammer, then we grab and throw it. When we reach this part, we are done with hammer. But in the last video with particle system, we make this lightning, and also we'll see how to add sound effects and this skybox. And as Oculus is an Android device, you have to use some tricks to make your code so much cheaper. Otherwise, you're gonna have lag if you build it into your Oculus. So I'm going to show you those tricks as well. Okay guys, join to the Discord, ask your question. If you're doing game jam, if you block somewhere in 2D, 3D VR platform, really doesn't matter, just join and ask. Like, don't hide yourself, show your skill, and that's it. Let's jump to the hammer Thor hammer. Let's go. So let's go and create a new project. I go with 3D template, you can choose whatever you want. And when it's ready, go to edit, project setting, scroll all the way down, find XR plugin management and install this one. It's gonna be almost the same way that you did in the previous one, but it's gonna be a bit different, like maybe 10% or something like this. When you got the XR plugin management, now you have to set a provider, which we go with OpenXR. And it's just gonna restart your Unity, don't panic, everything is fine. When you come back to Unity, you'll see this exclamation sign, open it up and you go to edit and add these Oculus Touch controller into interaction profiler. Now you'll see the exclamation sign is gone and you're ready to go to add the other package. Now go to Window, Package Manager, on the top left, go to Unity Registry and look for Toolkit. In the previous version of Unity, by searching Toolkit right here, you could find it. For some of you, you have to go to Advanced and check the bottom for the pre-release packages to find this toolkit. And in my version, which is 2021.30F1, I have to go to XR Interaction Toolkit API in Unity website to get the URL for my package. I put the website and also the name of the package down below. You can just copy paste it, no problem. And if your version is same as mine, just copy paste that URL and come here, go add package from git URL and paste it right here. And if you press enter, it's just gonna install the package right away. And now it's gonna ask you if you have a backup because it's gonna change a lot of stuff, and for sure you have a backup, and that's it. When the installation is finished, go to samples and import starter asset. And then in the folders, go to sample and dig inside and get these 5 pre-set up input actions and add them into your project, which is for the right and left hand turning and continuous movement and teleportation. Next, go to edit project setting, go to preset manager, put right for the right controller and left for the left controller. And the reason is Unity can't figure out which of these action based that we just added is for which controller. That's why we put right and left. Now add a plane into the scene, then go to XR and add XR origin action based, which is gonna give us everything that we need for the right and left controllers. Go to XR origin and add input action manager. Now hit the plus sign and add the input action assets that we downloaded from the toolkit. You can drag and drop, or you can press on this button right here and select it from there. Hit play, put your headset, and you'll see everything set up beautifully. Now we are done with VR integration, and that's the time to make the hammer. You can make it right here, or Blender, 3D Max, or you can pay someone to give you the hammer if you really want a good hammer. I made the hammer right here, very quick and fast, and I sped up this part to just not waste your time if you don't want to watch. And if you want to watch, I can explain right now. I just made 2 boxes. It's so complicated, guys. It's just 2 boxes, just rotate one of them and scale it down. That's it. And if you want my hammer, I'm gonna give it to you free. No one does that. It's unbelievable. Join to the Discord and ask for the hammer. And for the material, guys, I'm gonna make a folder called resources and another folder called material, and add 2 material, any color that you want. You don't need to do this folder thing that I did, but it's gonna just organize your project in the future, just gonna be more clean. If you have the hammer into your scene, you can add a component called XR grab interactable. And what it does is as clear as it is XR grab interactable, which is gonna give us the ability of grabbing the item. But I need one more thing for this hammer. First, run the game to see the problem. And as you can see, we can grab the item, but it's too close. Right now is the center of the object, but we want to choose where exactly we want to grab. In order to fix this problem, go to XR grab interactable, this attach transform, drag and drop your game object. Now in the scene, move the empty game object to place that you want to grab the hammer. And the direction that is gonna come to your hand is this Z axis. So run the game and test it one more time, and now you'll see it's gonna come to your hand beautifully. Now I'm just gonna make some boxes on top of each other and add rigid body to all of them. Then for the mass of these boxes, put 1. And for the hammer, put 50 or something like heavy. So the hammer is gonna be more heavy, so if you throw these hammer, it's just gonna go through these boxes. There we go, test the game one more time, grab the hammer and try to see how does it look like. Now we're gonna do one more thing, go to hammer rigid body and remove the gravity and run the game one more time, and now throw it, and now it's gonna give a better feeling, like it's sick. Now that's the time to do some code to throw the hammer faster and return the hammer into our hand. So go to hammer and create a script called hammer, and go to assets, create another folder called scripts, and drag and drop the hammer into the folder to just be more organized. Now go to hammer, double click on hammer script. In the next video, which is the next Sunday at 6 p.m, we're gonna throw the hammer, and with the corresponding button, we're gonna return the hammer into our hand. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be wow. Yeah, that's it. Don't miss the video. You're gonna enjoy a lot by throwing this hammer. Okay guys, we're done in here. If you feel like the video was useful, subscribe and like. It's gonna give me a power to make more video for you guys, okay? Have a lovely day. See you in the next video.